Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it. The 24-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
24-yard line.
Ready, break.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Your track.
Now.
Check.
On first down, Benjamin. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Hey, let's make it a long
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the curls.
Out. 6-6. Bullet high.
Hatch it. No. Off. Shift. Kill. Check.
Hey, Sam on.
Switch.
Let go.
They run the counter. Benjamin, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
50.
Looking to throw.
Right there.
Nixon.
Here we go.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
Here we go. Set. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. Get it.
Throwing on first down. Nixon.
I know he ain't got it.
Steps away to his left. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Just like that.
Hey!
What do you want?
Big grip.
To throw again. Nixon into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'll be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
On 1st and 10, Nixon. Benjamin's got it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go.
Completes it to Benjamin. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well there for a 1st down.
Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Benjamin. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
Five.
Watch the edge. Check. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. Here we go. Here we go.
Sit up.
Here we go. Mike, hit it. Mike, 55.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence.
Check.
Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
In the middle. 55. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
Now.
Let's go.
They'll run it for the 1st first time with Alvin Kamara. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
39-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Leo.
You can't block me. Tight dog.
Go.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right?
Hey, Delta.
5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
Ready?
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Greystone travel.
He's checking Crab.
Look, squeeze.
Rush in.
Get it.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
90
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Big rip.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just get immature. Like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit,
60 out,
and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Deion Jones. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
65. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Bravo.
Slam.
Shoot.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
So on fourth down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Weil, to kick it away. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball secure. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
On second down, Benjamin. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Let's go.
You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Check.
Protein spill. Snap.
Looking to throw. Nixon. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he
set.
gets to the sidelines.
60
The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At their 48-yard line.
Ready.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Let's go.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 55.
Let's go.
From the gun,
Watch a slant.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Giants 7.
On offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Okay, baby, I see you.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. To return is McKenzie. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go
On
again.
1st down, Nixon. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58.
On 2.
Throwing on 1st down.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
And it's complete, right back to Ridley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10.
This quarterback now, 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
Here we go. 30 base.
The Mike.
You blue draw corkers. Now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there.
Touchdown,
with
baby.
his 2nd touchdown of the
Quick
game,
six.
number
That's
7 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Come on, set.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2nd and 4. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
60 yards. Gone.
You better bring it.
Shift. Watch out.
Smoke.
Watch out. Shift.
Get it.
To throw on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. McKenzie now to return it. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
On the double.
Mike 5'9".
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Big Ripper.
On 1st and 10, Nixon.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They
Trey
can't
Flowers,
stop
the
us.
former
They
Arkansas
cannot
Razorback,
hold us
in there to
down.
get him.
We're going to keep
Well,
getting
maybe that can
sacks.
give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively,
70,
I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Falcons. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Set. 10-2 soft.
All day.
You're out.
Any day. Check.
Shoot.
A final shot before break. Lawrence is going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Giants
90,
offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
Look at me.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A loss of 2 there, second down.
55's Mike.
Unfortunately for you, you've been around me for a little while now, so you know me as well as anyone and how I look at a game.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown.
Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
The score, Falcons 35, Giants 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
Here we go.
At about
Here we
the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 50. Big River.
Back to throw. Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So you know he caught it. Couldn't turn it into much more.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 33. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
defense all day. Switch.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 47. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you're right in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? They roll the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Ready?
On first down, Nixon. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off down near the 5. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Delta.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
3 down. 3 down.
3 down. Hey, check, Mike, 57.
Gone. Hurry. Now.
2nd and 6. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
90 Wolf.
58's the Mike.
Stay with your man.
58's the Mike.
2nd and 2.
Watch the run.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Right there in the middle.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Hey, lock it. Bang, 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 bang. Check 20. Big River. Big River.
Off the play fake. Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 38. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. On first down, Benjamin. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the Giants' 21-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
61, matchbox lights. Fire.
They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
You don't want no problem
No
with me.
gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Benjamin. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And boy, is he close. Did he get there?
All day,
No,
baby,
they're going to
let's
say
go.
he's short of the line to gain. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll set them back 5.
Oh, yeah!
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game.
Zipper.
55. Let's go, baby. We need turnover. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Fan.
He's coming. Double up. Slam, slam, slam.
Hit it.
From the gun, Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I'm here all day.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Now.
Coming after you.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
218, chopper.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Go.
Off play action. Lawrence. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's able to find Wallace. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through, but in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 22. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Down. 10-2 saw.
Check, 59. Come on, D. Jam him.
They'll run on 1st down. McKenzie. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Watch the flag.
Now Holyfield.
Wide, get wide.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, baby.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, plus 3.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
59. I got him. Undercrush.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one happened.
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
The Giants take over.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, one play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play call. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Let's go.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Pick up on the play. And the Giants first down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Get it.
A give to Kamara running right. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Kamara. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're